He's Ash.
He's David. And this is The Artful Pose.
Let's try it again. Hey everybody, it's David from the artistic... No, that's not me. Hey everybody, it's David from The Artful Pose, and today we are going to look at Elongated Man. The professor gave me the opportunity to do this because he's been really working hard doing a lot of reviews, so he said, Dave, you can do the Elongated Man. There's a sweet picture of him, and no, he's not drinking alcohol. He's drinking the product that made him the Elongated Man. I did a little reading, a little research on the guy. It's pretty cool. We'll talk about him as we're looking at him. So there's your normal stuff that you get all the time. Nice packaging, nice artwork, a little card in there. We'll take a look at that. So let's crack this bad old boy open. So here he is out of the box. Well, partially out of the box, still in the plastic. So it's nice. You see the stuff we're going to get. And then we're looking at the nice little thing that I like about these McFarlane is that you get these little stands. You know, I wish that Hasbro would do that, you know, include a stand. But this is nice. You get a little stand, we'll get a little card. We'll look at that. So let's take that out. And let's free this man from, ironically, his plastic cell. So here he is out of the box. Get this little card, McFarlane Collector Edition, Elongated Man. And what does it tell us about him? His real name is Ralph Dibny. And I did a little looking up. He's a pretty cool character. You might think on the face of it, well, he's a Reed Richards ripoff. And actually, that's not true. In essence, really, Elongated Man and Reed Richards are ripoffs of Plastic Man, who came before everybody. And then you had this guy, Elongated Man, who, if you're wondering, what's the connection with Ash? Why does the professor like it? Well, of course, he debuted in a Flash comic going way back in the 60s. So that's who he is. He's got a pretty cool story. He's mostly, as a kid, fascinated by contortionists. He drank that Gingold soft drink, which all these contortionists were drinking and made them be able to stretch. And they did a little retcon later on. Evidently, whatever's naturally occurring in that drink affected and started his meta powers from beginning. So he really is a meta-human because not everybody could drink that drink and be stretchy. So he turned out to be a meta-human. But really, what the storyline with him that was really neat is he's basically a detective. And he's been married for a long time and married his sweetheart. And they would be detectives, and he would use his powers to solve the problems. And he joined the JLA, which was cool. And then she died. Long story, very sad. He died, and they're now, I don't know, detecting things in the afterlife. They were brought back during that dark story arc that went on in DC for a while, when a lot of dead heroes were brought back to life. But all in all, he's a pretty cool character. And what does he come with? Well, he's got this cool little stretchy arm. I guess he's taking his own pulse. I don't know how you would use that. Or maybe he's lassoing a bad guy. That's what you could do. So you got the two stretchy arms, and this stretchy hand and stretchy fingers. I mean, we've all seen that before, right? It's about the easiest thing to do. You know, Reed Richards has a bunch of them. It's kind of hard when you think about it to really keep a decent price point on a character like this who has these kind of stretchy abilities, because you know, if you're going to really do something with them, it's going to cost money. It's going to be more stuff. So you know, I think it's great that they included these two stretchy hands, and this is kind of odd. This is unusual, so that's cool. You know, he could give you a stretchy neck if you wanted. Then you got a couple sets of hands. He's got fisted hands. He comes with them on, and then he's got the pointing finger. He's pointing at you. kind of a open hand kind of thing. And then he's got these two completely open hands right there. So that's pretty cool. He comes with a lot of stuff. I think he's a nice, he's a cool figure. I think this might be a subtle way for the professor to try and force his addiction on me so I start buying stuff other than Marvel Legends. But anyway, here you go. What's his range of motion? It's good. Feels good. He's got the toes, which I think is great for a character like him. You know, because you're going to put him in some dynamic poses if you want to. So, you know, he can do the kick. That's great, man. He's woo! Look at that. He's way up there. So that's fantastic. His arms, he's got the butterflies. He looks good. He got a lot of good range of motion. And I think that's really awesome. He's got a waist swivel there. No ab crunch. You know, he's got some. You can. I mean, considering how his legs move, you know, that kind of compensates. I mean, he's bending way back right there. That's pretty far, and so not quite as far forward, but he can really bend back. So considering he's a stretchy guy, I don't think the ab crunch. I don't think you're really going to miss it on this figure, because he's a pretty cool. And now let's look at this. Let's look at this face. It's a really crazy looking face, isn't it? It does kind of look like Conan O'Brien. His hair is really brown, not quite red, but he's pretty cool. I mean, the work on it is great. He's got a weird little smirk on him, but that's okay. And of course, he's got his main basic costume is red. So let's put them stretchy hands on him and let's see what happens. So that's a pretty cool, crazy, electric, stretchy kind of pose. And it's really interesting when you take his arms off, because these are butterflies. This little ring comes out as well. So it's really cool, the engineering behind it. Little ring there, puts them right in. That is very neat way of building a figure, I think. Get back in there. As I was saying, very neat way to build a figure. So you can see you can get him into some really crazy poses. He's coming with you. He's going to lasso you. Let's compare him to some other stretchy guys. I think that would be correct. You think we should do that? Yes, I do think so. Let's get some stretchy guys. Well, you knew that was coming. That was a gimme. I mean, if you don't do that, I mean, what's the point? Let's see what else we got. Ooh, I know. Let's see how he looks next to Pedro Pascal. I mean, that size is pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I think they size up pretty good. I mean, not having any other DC characters around. I mean, he sizes up pretty good. But how do we handle this stretchy thing? Who wins the stretchy battle? So here we go. We got Reed Richards. He's got quite the arm length there. And he's got bendy. His arms are bendy, too. That's the Walgreens exclusive Reed Richards. Then we've got the Pedro Pascal Reed Richards. And then we've got Elongated Man. All pretty cool. I don't know who's going to... That's pretty good. But he doesn't have bendy arms. I think they all are really cool. Very bendy, very cool. You can have a lot of fun with them. But you know who's going to win this is the guy who's got the ultimate nullifier. So back off, guys. So there you have it. A bunch of stretchy guys. An Elongated Man. I think he's really cool. I like him. I think if you're interested in him, you can go and grab him right now if you find him. That's pretty cool. And of course, you know, the professor's going to like him because he likes anything in red. So until you begin to look like Conan O'Brien, may all your poses be artful. And we will see you in the next review. Bye. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.